5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free. The truth
She belongs to
shall
the street.
set you free. The truth shall set you free.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Very, very, very special for y'all tonight, man. Y'all seen the title. It's a lot of professional losers. It's a lot of people winning and losing. But before we jump down that rabbit hole and get on that topic, I want to send a shout out to New York. Shout out to all my NY fans. Shout out to LA. Shout out to Houston. Shout out to Dallas. We got Cape Town, South Africa in the building. I hope I'm saying this right. Pretoria, South Africa been in the building. Nigeria been in the building. Shout out to Alabama, Australia, Germany, Belgium, New Zealand. You dig what I'm saying? We've been checking the numbers and the stats, man, all around. Y'all been tuning in. Shout out to Canada. You know what I mean? Everybody been tapped in, locked in with us, man. I kind of just sat down and watched the back end. I want to show my appreciation for y'all, man. Fellas and the ladies that's been tuned in and tapped in with us, man. Man, just pushing the message of just truth, man, and being better. As y'all seen on my last show, man, I wanted to get back to the roots of what this show is about. Helping those that's like 25 and under, and if you could take this information and you older, it's cool. But today, man, we want to talk about professional losers and people who are winning at losing. Do you hear me? It's people that are winning at losing, and we're going to have a time today. We're going to get these backgrounds together and these lights. But listen, man, we're going to talk about sports, winning and losing. We're going to talk about jobs. We're going to talk about cars, and we're going to loop all of that in. I really been looking at our culture, man. And there's really some professional losers. I've never been in such a demographic and dispensation and mindset of people who are winning at losing. These people are winning at losing. I don't think y'all hear me on this. They're winning at losing. We're going to pull some things up, man, once we get settled in, man. We're going to pull up the sports. We're going to pull up the Browns and the Lions records. We're going to pull up the worst car, the most unreliable car. We just want to talk about facts versus fiction. You dig what I'm saying? And we want to talk about what you qualify for. We might just start there. You can ask yourself this question. The car that you have right now, why do you have it? Answer that question right now. Why do you have the car that you have right now? And then, if you don't have your dream car, why don't you have your dream car? I can tell you, if you don't have your dream car, you ain't put enough work in. And the car that you're driving right now is the only thing that you could afford or qualify for. That's it. Where you live at, you may have more money to pay more rent somebody else, but you didn't what? Qualify for it. We got to really start looking at what folk qualify for. And you can't say because you got money that you qualify. Vagina does not qualify you for a relationship. Just being a man doesn't qualify you for being a stand-up gentleman. We really gotta touch the roots and the essence of being professional losers out here. If you are a woman over 35, I want to say over 30, and you got multiple kids and multiple baby daddies, you are losing. I'm just sorry. It's just the facts. We don't want to brag about that. Now, you could work on it. You could do whatever. I'm not hating on nobody. Listen, There are absolutes. There are winners and losers in life. There was a Super Bowl that just happened not too long ago, right? And guess what happened? Somebody won and somebody lost. There are winners and there are losers. There are qualifications that say you have to meet these certain standards, numbers to be able to get in. And another thing I want to hit before I dive in. Our culture, and I blame the men also, have taught our women how to have an exit strategy before they even have an interest plan in a relationship. We will teach these young ladies, hey, just in case it don't work out, y'all will have a plan B before y'all have a plan A. Just in case this nigga don't do what he said he was going to do, I'm going to already have this degree. I'm going to have this on the back end. They already have a exit plan just in case, but they never have a entrance strategy. They never have a entrance plan of how it's going to work out, what I'm going to put up with, how I'm going to make this work and get through. Because when you got to get to work, you don't say, oh, if this car broke down, then I'm never going back to work again. I'm going to find an exit strategy. If this happens, no. You say if your car break down, you're going to get a ride from your home girl, you're going to use public transportation, right? Or you going to pull some money, you're going to get another car, you're going to borrow somebody's car. You make it work so you can get to that job. That's the mindset we got to have with relationships that we already start having kids in. Once you start having kids, the whole, I outgrew him, so I just told somebody, I said, this whole irreconcilable differences, and I outgrew them, is because you never respected that nigga on a high level to begin with. When you respect somebody and you look up to somebody, it's very rare that you outgrow them. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all may have differences and things of that nature, but when they're levels ahead of you, it's always going to be a big respect for them, a big up of, you know, honor. And that's what we don't have a lot of going either way. You know what I mean? Our woman ain't honoring us, and it says that we supposed to love them. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm working on that. You dig what I'm saying? I'm working on learning how to love as men. We got to figure out what love is to that particular person. Love is not a blanket. You can't blanket love somebody. You can't love the last girl. You can't love the new girl the way you love the last girl. You got to ask the person in front of you, how do they receive love? How are they able to receive their love language, in what manner? Because unfortunately, the culture is losing bad to the point that I know I'm finna get shotted down and hollered at. I'm tired of trying to work with these black women. I am dead ass serious. I am so tired of trying to work with these unrealistic black women. These overbearing, overly loud, poor communication, too talkative women. And what we see is on the platform, every time I'm watching a show with somebody or with a woman, where they find her at? Same place they found you at. I've never seen a group professionally losing brag about being single mom. Y'all are widows. Y'all are below widows. Widows actually had a husband. We have never in the history had women just go out and have kids. But this is the thing, and you can talk about the niggas. And that's cool. Let's get on them. But y'all choosing these niggas. These are the ones that y'all choosing. It's just like going to go get a dog from the pound. I don't know what y'all call the animal shelter. You don't know what that is. You don't know his bloodline, his paperwork. They found that dog in the street. And where do most people go get their dogs from? The pound. I know a lot of people. Why? Because they're free. Or they're very cheap. You're not finna pay $3,000 for no Frenchie that got papers and shots and all. I'll go to the pound and make him great. Good luck. A lot of you women are finding niggas at the pound, the animal shelter. Those type of niggas y'all get from the animal shelter are the most reproductive animals there are. Those niggas will reproduce with you. They want a home. Of course they're going to give you what you want in the beginning. But get you that Frenchie that costs $3,000, some of them $30,000, and the work that you got to put in to get that. You dig what I'm saying? The qualifications that you got to have. See, y'all women qualify for sex, but y'all don't qualify automatically for marriage. I can only sleep who gonna let me sleep with them, because I'm not a raper. But I'm gonna marry exactly who I want to marry. It's the opposite for y'all. Y'all can't wake up and marry who y'all want. Today, I can wake up and go through all however many I think is, you know what I mean, and say, hey, listen. And I don't think it's one that's going to tell me no. I don't think it's one that's going to tell me no. But back to the professionally losing. I asked the woman, would you allow your son to go with his father? Full time? Did you check the numbers, Hebrew? We're going to need your computer. Is it working? We're going to need some numbers and some data. I got some things I'm going to call out. If you could pull up the Browns, the Cleveland Browns overall record. We just going to talk about a few things real quick. And I just want y'all to answer these questions. We're going to make it real simple. I'm going to pull things up. Not this year, just overall. Cleveland Browns overall record since they've been around. Cleveland Browns win, loss. $75 seasons. Playoff record 17-22. 0 appearances in the Super Bowl. All-time passing leader Brian Sippy. Rushing leader Jim Brown. Receiving Ozzie Newsome. All-time scoring Lou Groza. All-time. Okay, so listen. All right, we're gonna make this simple. Okay, so from 1946 to 2023, their record is 559 and 543 losses. All right, let's go to the Detroit Lions. All-time record. Detroit Lions all-time record. They have 591 wins and 707 losses. Are we able to put that up just briefly? Or is it too much trouble? Can we slide it over? Can you slide it right in front of me any way possible? Because I don't want them to take my word for it. I like to try to show the artist. If it's possible. If it's too hard, then you dig what I'm saying. All right, y'all gonna take my word. I ain't gonna work my producer too hard today. I should have asked him to get this ready to put in the background, but as y'all know, I do things on the fly. I don't even be trying to. You dig what I'm saying? And then pull up the Dallas Cowboys all-time record. I'm getting to y'all, ladies. I'm getting somewhere. Y'all just gotta give me a second. But as he fixing that, my point of all of this is, what are you betting with? What are you going off of? Are you gonna go with a winning team or a losing team? What are you gonna go with? If your job is offering you $12 an hour, or would you take the job taking $25 an hour? He getting it together over here. Y'all gotta excuse us, man. We raw and uncut. That's how y'all had them kids. Y'all was going raw. Don't worry, we gonna do better. Y'all know what the number one car is? Most unreliable car is? Brand? Chrysler. Then you got Volvo. Then you got Ford F-150s. The X60 Volvo, Chrysler, shit, I think all of them is unreliable. So these are the questions. Would you pick the Cleveland Browns or the Detroit Lions? Just off their overall record. The Detroit Lions overall record is a losing record. 591 wins, 707 losses. Overall, they're a losing team. The Browns, 559 wins, 534 losses. That's an overall record. Which one would you go with? Would you take a job that's paying you $12 an hour versus $25 an hour? Which one would you go with? Would you go with a Chrysler or would you go with a Toyota? Toyota is the most reliable car on this planet. Which one would you go with, right? I'm pretty sure you guys will say, hey, I'm going to pick the winning team. I'm going to take the $25 an hour. I'm going to take the Toyota, the most reliable one, right? Some would say that, right? People that have sense would say, hey, I'm going with the winners, right? But it's work that has to be put in to be a winner. Period and point blank. There are numbers that go behind all of this. There is work, overtime that goes in to be a winner. The reason why you have a loser is because you're not putting in no work, so you're a loser. If 80% of y'all are losing, just because it's the majority losing, it don't make that y'all winning. If 80% of y'all are single moms, that is the worst thing on earth to be, damn near, is a single mom. And y'all wear it as a badge of honor. And y'all keep them away from their fathers. I've heard so many women. Y'all know that the data says y'all the worst parent to have by yourselves. But yet, y'all say like, oh, he ain't fit. What does that say about you when you say you wouldn't want your child to be with the man that you had a kid with, that you don't think he could do a better job than you, when statistically proven, just off the numbers, he'll do a better job than you gonna do. There's gonna be some structure in there. Cause y'all just, hey, live however you want to live, be with it. Nah, I ain't telling my kid be whatever. You can't be whatever you want to be. You know what kind of work that's gonna take. You know what that? Oh, you could be whatever you want to be. No, you can't. You're not. That's just unrealistic. I ain't even gonna say unrealistic, because we all can be what we want to be. But do you know what work it take? Do you really want to be the president? Huh? Like, I could have played sports. You know what kind of work I would have had to put in? Do you know what kind of work that niggas that already had the athletic ability? Kobe Bryant said he was doing 3 a days. We always talk about the greats, right? I just was watching something. Mayweather used to, because he didn't drink or smoke, he used to lead a club and run from the club back to his house in Vegas. He was always training. He was always putting in work. Muhammad Ali said he hated working out, but he did it because he knew he was going to win. What we talk about, the greats, Venus and Serena started when they was young. Tiger Woods started when he was young. His daddy got on him. Michael Jackson got his ass beat to be who he become. We don't just happenstance become who we are. Single mother households are 5 more times more likely to commit suicide than children from both unbroken households and single father households. 9 times more likely to drop out of high school, 10 times more likely to abuse chemical substance, 14 times more likely to run away. Listen to this. These are facts and numbers. This is data. Why don't y'all push these kids on these men that want to be there? Because everybody who got a kid want their kid. They just don't want you puppeting him. Oh, I'm going to do it now. Do it now and make his life inconvenient. He's like, oh, my life always in. You wanted the kid. When y'all separate, let's just go ahead and talk and say, hey, let him stay with you full time. Y'all wreck your own homes. That's a bar that my man, shout out to Kevin Samuels, man. Y'all wreck your own homes and y'all take no responsibility for it. So where do I go back to? I don't know if I'm going to be able to deal with a black woman. Oh, you ain't strong enough. Okay, if that's the terminology, I'm not strong enough. I can't handle you. You know what I mean? Only wild animals need to be handled. Hey, bro, can you handle it? Like shit that's not supposed to be handled is what we say. Like some super duper crazy, can you handle it? Just think about all the times you say, can you handle it? If a nigga knocking your head off from the back, can you handle it? Like, it's nothing logical that you say that, can you handle it? Some boiling hot water and the pot is hot. Hey, can you handle it? Nah, you need oven mitts. I don't care what y'all say about me. I know black women are amazing and great. The stats are in. It says that 70% of black women are single. And many believe that it's because black women can't find a good black man. That's a lie. The guys that you like don't like you. Period. The guys that you like don't like what you qualify for. You have to become a better human being. I ain't gonna, no disrespect to y'all women with kids, but you got 4 kids. What you getting? 2, 3 baby dad. What you getting? And you haven't changed. Y'all keep. Shout out to anybody. Anyway, this whole working on yourself thing, it's all of us. It's bullshit. Excuse my French because I'm trying not to cuss. It's BS. I'm working on myself. Nah, you've realized that niggas ain't going for that and you're at the end of the rope. I've never heard a married woman say, oh, I'm working on myself. I'm not dealing with my husband or my kids right now. I'm not dealing with men right now because I'm working on myself. No, because you can't get the nigga that you want. I'm definitely going to say I got to get some more money to get the car that I want. You know what I mean? Like, let's just be real. If I don't have what I want, I have to put more work in. And a lot of y'all blame it on being young. Okay, cool. Where do we take a change and say, all right, I'm going to put the work in? Where do we put the work in? When do we quit choosing back? I'm not complaining on the women. I'm just saying what goes on. Everyone knows, again, for the 13,000th time on the show, the women I deal with, that I like, that I kick it and rock with, they treat me right. They treat me good. Some of them a little older. Some of them younger. It's just an overall disdain that I have for the certain way that our culture is and what they believe in. I don't believe in what our culture believe in overall. You know, the foolishness that's perpetuated, not even just in the media, just in our day-to-day lives, of what's to be expected. What do you expect of a man, and what do you qualify for? What kind of man do you qualify for? Ask yourself that question. The best? Because I got some women that say, hey, they don't care about money. Cool. Do you qualify for the best loving guy that there is? Do you qualify for a guy who brings gifts? Do you qualify for a guy who wants to give you all your time? I just had this conversation. Me spending my time is more than me spending my money. I'd rather spend some money than spend my time, baby. So if I'm spending time with you, I really rock with you. If I take you out of town, I'm spending both. I'm spending my time and my money. I super duper rock with you. It's up to you to put the work in. Like, it's so many women feeling like they can just go get better, and they're getting older. And I say this and I say it again, ladies, your life is like your eggs. You come into this world with all the eggs you're going to get. Your bargaining chips. Life is like Vegas. You come in with all the bargaining chips you're going to get. It is best that you cash them bitches in very, very, very early. That's when you're going to get the best. The older you get, the less chips you have to bargain with, because you're spending them. You're out having fun. You're thotting. Every time you fuck a nigga, you throwing a chip away. As a nigga, we start off with nothing. We got to come in and build our chips up. And it's not just money. It's life, personality, character, spirit, soul, body, finances, and relationship. The quality of life that we're able to provide and create. The nest that we're able to have for the women that we're around. You dig what I'm saying? The quality of person we are to be able to do business, to be able to be in certain rooms. That's important. But we go like this in life. Y'all start off here. We start off here. And by the time we get here, most of the time, we don't want y'all no more. So, you dig what I'm saying? It go like that. I'm looking at all the women that I went to high school with that look like refrigerators. They look like Coke bottles in school. Now they look like the refrigerator that hold the Coke bottles. I don't want that old box, man. I am cool. I am straight. I don't want that. If you're 100 pounds heavier than when I wanted it, I'm cool. I don't want that, sweetheart. I'm not interested now that you got your life right. I bet you do want to do right. So you said, Ed, what you talking about is what do we do? Go work it out with your baby fathers. And if your baby fathers have moved on, be a better person and deal with what you qualify for. But most of y'all should work it out with your ex-husbands and baby fathers and things of that. Oh, he ain't on my level, ma'am. You don't even know what. Y'all not even gauging yourselves. The only people who can gauge y'all is the consumer. The only people who say what anything is worth is who? The customer. Tomorrow, that's the great thing about stocks, right? Because tomorrow we could say iPhones ain't nothing, Android is in. Or we could all say there's a new phone that came out. We don't want iPhone and we don't want Android. We could all go to a new phone because we hold the value of what's to be valued. I don't care if a phone company make 25 billion phones and say that they're all worth X amount of dollars. Unless we buy them, they're not worth nothing on the marketplace. Women are using who they are to their family and kids to who they are on the market, to who they are to the world. You're not the same. Your family loves you. My family gonna love me way more than the world gonna love me than when I go outside. I'm not expecting these fuck. I go outside with a chip on my shoulder. I already know what it is. Nigga, you finna try to get over on me. That's what you're supposed to do as a business person. Not even necessarily just get over, but if I'm in the mall, you're trying to sell me something. You're trying to get the money out of my pocket. My goal is to get all the money out of everybody else's pocket, keep all my money in my pocket, and only spend my money on things that's gonna put money back into my pocket. Your goal as a business person is to get people's money out of them. My goal as a businessman is to get people money out of them. We got to see who better at it. But it seems like everybody's getting y'all out of y'all draws with no benefits, and then they leaving y'all with the kids. If y'all don't look at this as a travesty, that over 70% of our women are single, that is a terrible number. That is a losing number. That is winning at losing. And 80% of our women with kids are raising them by themselves. And we're just going to sit and just say it's just the men. All of y'all are leaving, and everybody I talk to, I haven't had one girl say her nigga left her. It's always the woman leaving and thinking she get better, and they don't never get better. I haven't seen women get better for real, as on a large scale. Let's just take a moment out of silence of thought. Think about your homegirl who left her nigga. What did she get better? Y'all get around each other and encourage each other in the most bullshit I've ever seen in life. Why? Because I'm a recovered man. I was the nigga that they was cheating with, so I heard all the stories. I've watched y'all do all of the tactics. That's why I be so turned off. I've watched y'all lie to niggas, and the lies, shit, they be believable. I'd be there like, damn, I probably would have believed that if I wasn't the nigga that she was cheating on with. I'm not bragging on that. I don't think niggas don't cheat. Don't be the one, none of that. I just was a professional side nigga. I never wanted to take the main road. I'm not paying your bills, none of that. I'm cool. But the audacity of the men, there's a lot of good men out here. Women be ready to throw it away for me for a 13-hour date. You ready to be around me for 13 hours and throw it away? This nigga is paying your bills. This nigga is loving you. He is the father of your kids. He appreciates you. And you want to go out because I'm going to take you somewhere nice and get some good dick? Ma'am, that's not it. My little 13-hour date, you going to throw that away for that 5-10 years? Like, make it make sense. The math ain't mathing. That's why I don't trust nobody. Trust these hoes. I know what's I hear the I gotta go walk the fish. You dig what I'm saying? Oh, okay. I got you. You know what I mean? What you doing? Psh, taking my fireplace downstairs. Oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like they tell y'all anything. But back to my point of quality, what do you qualify for? Anybody that's a real estate agent, you get pre-qualified. Your customer has to get pre-qualified. So real estate agents, when your customer is pre-qualified for $300,000, do you go show them $600,000 houses? Huh? I just want to know, as a realtor, and they tell you this is my limit, this is the max, is 300. Do you go show them $600,000 houses? When you're qualified for $10,000 on a car dealers, do you go show them the $20,000 cars? This is what you could have if you go get some more money. If you qualify, no, you're trying to sell them a car right then and there. Or you're trying to sell them a house right then and there. Ladies, what you have is what you qualify for. If you want better, do better. My nigga, the girl you got is what you qualify for. It's the best your money can handle right now, because women cost. So the woman you got, look to your left, look to your right. The woman you got is what you can afford right now. If you could do better, you would have better. You say, hey, why you ain't got nothing? Because I had all y'all girls already. I'd have had everything, good, bad, ugly. I think I'm going to go Mexican, Latino. I prefer Mexican and black. I prefer her mama to be Latino and her daddy to be black. Or her mama to be Filipino and her daddy be black. You dig what I'm saying? Because she black. Whatever the daddy is, you know, I just had this argument earlier, a disagreement earlier. I've never seen somebody plant an apple tree and oranges come, or oranges and peaches come. Whatever the seed is what it is. The mother is the fertilizer. I could plant an apple tree anywhere. It's still an apple tree. Regardless of, you know, you might do it Georgia clay, you might, you know, Arizona desert, wherever it can grow at, wherever it. Now listen, palm trees don't really even last in Georgia. They damn sure ain't gonna last in Alaska. Now that might not be a good place to put your seed at. If you're a apple tree, it's not going to grow in Alaska. You dig what I'm saying? Now people gonna get on here and be like, oh, well, there's been a couple trees. Yeah, it's a whole lot of work to get a tree to grow in Alaska, an apple tree. Or I mean a palm tree, excuse me. The palm tree is gonna die. The weather isn't conducive for that. So yes, as black men, we could start a whole new race. We could find a whole new group and start a whole new race. Why don't y'all just comply? Why don't y'all learn how to shut up and realize, okay, we're wrong. We've done wrong, and now we're willing to do right. Like as sports teams, you see when they're losing, they don't just continue to do the same thing over. Usually they get a new draft pick every year and try to do better. What are you doing as a woman to do better? What are you doing as a man to do better? Who are you becoming, and what is your job here on earth? I'm just saying, don't suppress it, address it. Don't suppress what you're going through. Address what you're going through. You know, I just got off the phone with somebody. They didn't like how I delivered something. I told them I don't care. My delivery is my delivery. We are cool. We are on good standings. We're fine. But my delivery is my delivery. If you don't like it, you don't have to be around me. See, I can do that. Because I just told my son, women are like gas stations, bro. It's one on every corner. Sometimes it's 4 in a corner. You could get them anywhere. They're not, what do you call that? They're not in demand. Unfortunately, you probably think I hate women. I don't. I just need women to do better to make them be better. And I said, if I had to pick a gas station to stop at, I would pick QT. Because to me, QT offers a lot of different things. Their customer service is always good to me. They're always pretty fast about checking you out. They have a lot of the stuff that I always need. And the gas is at a good price. Are you going to make yourself, because there's so many gas stations, women, are what separates you. If every gas station was a QT, all of them a pop. All of y'all can be great. We'll take all of y'all if you're great. Are you great? Are you a good person? Do you talk positively? Or you have been through so much trauma? This is my personal opinion. That 70% has been infected and contaminated. Like I Am Legend, when they got bit, they are infected and contaminated. You don't want anything that's been infected or contaminated. Most of the time, you can't change that. When they did the salmonella, I believe it was, for the peanuts, they had to throw them away. They didn't go back and wash them and resell them. When it's E. coli or whatever it is in the meat, they don't go back and rewash the meat and then resell it. When it's recalled, it's thrown away. We need to recall a lot of these women and throw them away. We need to start a new generation. Ladies 25 and younger, don't act like y'all mamas. Don't get out here and have 15 hot girl summers and think that after you done thought and somebody of quality is going to want you. Build your community up. Brag on your man being great. Brag on your family being healthy. Brag that your kids aren't in jail, dead, or locked up. Brag on that. Brag that your man is awesome and you helped get him there. Fellas, brag that your woman is an amazing woman and 55 niggas ain't had her. Brag that your woman is so important to you that you would rather be home with her than outside with a bunch of niggas. You know what I mean? Like, there's quality of life that we have to get back to and have standards. If anybody is coming up to you saying what I'm saying is wrong, leave them alone. Don't even argue with them. They're contaminated. I Am Legend. They are contaminated and infected, and there's no antidote. There's nothing you can do to fix them. They're not going to listen. These women are 35 and over. Their clay is hard. Before they were pliable. They're no longer pliable. They are who they are now. They're not going to change. Women are wanting men to adapt to them. And that's never been in the history of life, that men are supposed to adapt to women. Women are supposed to adapt to men. And we'll walk on hot coals for y'all. As I keep telling you, we'll walk on glass. We'll do magic tricks for y'all. We'll bring y'all the moon literally once we love y'all. And it's so easy. So my fellas, shout out to my New York niggas. Yo, son. Shout out to my New Orleans. Whoa, baby. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to my niggas in Houston. Cape Town again. If these women are acting like that, identify, correct, and move on. You ain't got to argue with them. Just because she got nice boobs or you're lusting after her, don't even entertain her. Once you hear her spill and spew out foolishness, it say today, don't even argue with a fool, because you'll answer him in his own terms and you'll look foolish yourself. Jay-Z used the line, what'd he say? Don't argue with a fool, because from a distance they don't know who's who. That's biblical. That's Proverbs 26. Don't argue with no fool, man. When you see that he's foolish, go the other way. This is biblical. So what is that called? Judging. How do you know a fool? You have to know them by what? Their fruits. If you went to a culture and seen a whole bunch of women with kids and no fathers around, what would you think? If you went to a sports game and you seen this losing ass team, and you could bet these niggas lose 80% of the time, they lose, this team wins 90% of the time, who you gonna bet on? Now mind you, the odds is bigger over here, but if all you got is one shot, and that's all you got is one shot, what are you betting on? Fellas, you don't have to argue. You don't have to go back and forth. None of that. I don't care if y'all choose different races. Choose what makes you happy. I'm dead ass serious, bro. Choose what's making you happy and what you want to reproduce with. These niggas said this bar and y'all probably heard it. If the woman you choose ain't a spitting image of the woman that you would want your daughter to be, don't choose her. And vice versa for females. Lady, if you don't think you want your son to be the spitting image of me, don't choose me. Don't allow me to choose you. Because I want my kids to be just like me, but better. I want them to have all my qualities and more. And the woman that I choose to have a daughter with, I will want my daughter to be just like my wife. I will want her to be that dope as a person that if my daughter turned out like her, I would take her. If my daughter turned out like her, I would be happy. If my daughter turned out like her, it would be a congratulations. I would feel like a proud papa. You know, if the man that you're sleeping with, you don't want your kids to be like, stop sleeping with him. Young lady, at 25 years old, you don't have a whole lot more time. Don't listen to your rich auntie. She's the rich auntie for a reason. She ran out of options. She was popping. She's still attractive, but niggas know her record. She's a brand new 2013 Benz. Low miles. Great condition. Still not worth what a motherfucker 2024 Benz is worth. Care about how many low miles you got. Care how good. I look like a 2020. You look like, but you ain't. Your title work say different. Your title work say you're 13 years older. So guess what? The value of that and the work that a nigga gonna put in, young lady, at 25, your shit shooting through the roof. And it could become better if you choose the right guy to rock with. If you think you gonna make yourself better with a degree, you have lost it. That was the 70s on up. Do not follow that game plan. Be self-sufficient. Y'all was never independent. That was false. That's something they sold y'all that was totally false. Be self-sufficient until the right guy come along. Until you become the right woman. When you become the right woman, the right guy come along. Period. When you become the right woman, when you become the woman that you would want your daughter to be, that's when the right guy will be there. Don't say, oh, I'm saving this for the right. No, be who you are. Ask a lot of women right now. Would you want your daughter, ask all of the single moms right now, would you want your daughter to be in the position you in right now? And that'll answer all of y'all questions if you're doing the right thing. Would you want your kids to be in the position that you're in right now? If you are a woman with a daughter, would you want your daughter to be in the position that you're in? What time we at? Let's make sure we get that one popping. That's a real question. Would you want your daughter to be in the position that you in as a single woman? Is that something you would want your daughter to be in? What is the solution? What is the solution? First and foremost, yes, we know God, but it says faith without works is dead. It's the work that you're going to have to put in. And a lot of the work is discipline, saying no to a lot of different things, presenting yourself well, coming outside looking like something. It also says in the scripture, a man who keeps quiet is perceived as a wise person. So if you shut your mouth, they're going to think you smart. When you open your mouth too much, they perceive you as a fool. It says a smart man listens and holds back what he got to say until the conversation is over. A fool blurts out everything he thinks. What do a woman do? And they don't even really take in real thought into what they're saying. Our women. I only care about our women. I ain't got nothing to do with no other race of women. I care about all women. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. But I probably ain't gonna marry one of y'all at this point in my life. Unless there's an amazing woman that comes along, I probably ain't. Like, I'm just gonna keep it 1,000. So if y'all see me with a little ling daughter, our little golden child boy, you dig what I'm saying? Or a little tacorito. If I get a little tacorito, a little Jesus, a little Able, a little hey George, you dig what I'm saying? If you see me with one of them, don't be mad at me or be mad at me. You dig what I'm saying? I don't care. Because we're talking about quality. I'm a dope person across the board. There's never been a woman, I ain't gonna say never, let me not use that word. 97% of the women that's been on a date with me had a good time. Should be the experience that women are having with men, that every nigga is saying, hey, bro, listen, I messed up, bro, but she dope as hell. Versus, man, that thought ass broad, that weak ass broad. There are certain women where niggas will say, I fumble. Niggas ain't even saying they fumble. They're like, man, I threw the ball out of bounds. That was not a fumble, man. Y'all quit thinking everybody is fumbling y'all. No, we threw it out of bounds. The play was dead. There was nobody to throw the ball to. There was too many people closing in. It wasn't worth it. Boom, ball out of bounds. He fumbled me. No, man, we threw you out of bounds. You dig what I'm saying? Be dope. And if you're talking about this and you feel offended, it applies to you. Because as soon as y'all talk about broke niggas, bum niggas, bitch niggas, lame niggas, fag niggas, sissy niggas, hoe niggas, cornball ass niggas, not worth niggas, ain't shit ass niggas, I don't get offended. Because I don't care. None of that shit applies to me. Deadbeat niggas, none of that applies to me. I don't get offended. I wait until they say something that applies to me to have a dialogue with. You dig what I'm saying? So if everything I'm saying is triggering you, it applies to you. And unfortunately, there's women who are taking up for the women who it don't apply to, but they want to take up for them. So y'all contaminated too. Y'all part of the problem too. Nobody's telling these young girls don't do this. I told a girl in the store the other day, I said, you like how your mom? Nah. I said, do the exact opposite of what your mama did. Damn girl, damn near cry like, bro, you right. I don't like how my mom life turned out, how she treated us, how it was going. It's hard for single women out here. Stop wearing this shit as a badge of honor and get some fucking help from the baby fathers and treat niggas with some common decency. When is the last time y'all cooked for a nigga that y'all not smashing or don't know? Or versus when a nigga say he want to take you out, why don't you say I cook? Hey, let me bring you something, or I know you might not want the nigga at your house. You might not want to go to his. Hey, let's have a picnic if it's the right time. Let me bring you some food. When are y'all going to do something different besides think that y'all worth the shit? That's why we just smash on and go, all right, you want to go out to Papa Do's, you want to go to Ruth Chris, you want to go to CNN. I bet. All right, let me go spend this money. I'm going to smash and go about my business because ain't nothing to talk about. Let's go somewhere we could talk. I don't mind having a Why don't you decorate a picnic in Piedmont for a nigga? Go on and get the tent out, get the blanket out, get the candles out. If y'all smoke hookah, bring some yak out. Bring you a little boom box with some music. Bring some food out. You dig what I'm saying? Bring your manicure kit out. Like, hey, we're going to chop it. Bring some cards out where y'all can ask questions. You know what I mean? Like, nigga going to be shocked like, damn. And vice versa to my niggas. You know what I mean? Do something different besides take that bitch out to eat. You know what I mean? If you really trying to rock with her. You know what I mean? But ladies, y'all are losing. Y'all got to put the work in. Niggas, and this is where, you know, I'm probably long-winded. We not chasing y'all. It's not happening. Do y'all see it? Oh, these niggas is sassy. Y'all want to call us all kind of names because y'all contaminated. No. Y'all nothing to be going after with all these fucking kids y'all got by all these different niggas. Now, I go after a girl who ain't got no kids. So, Shawty, what you got going on? I'm going to talk to her 2-3 times. She got about 2-3 times to tell me no to go out, and I'm done with her too. But a bitch with 2-3 kids, I'm not finna ask you more than one time to go out, bitch. What I look like chasing you to be a stepfather? What I look like chasing you to pay your bills? Man, you gotta be crazy, man. Y'all better read the gospel 3 or 4 times. Nobody is chasing y'all. Y'all better engage with great niggas and choose somebody that's better than you. I would tell my daughter, get a nigga 10, 15 years older than you. If she 20, y'all talk to a nigga 30, 35. Because he's probably going to be established, going to have his mind right. You're going to look up to him. And by the time you outgrow him, he'll be dead. Because, you know what I mean? Let's just say it usually take 20, 30 years. I ain't going to say he's going to die in 20, 30 years. But y'all get my point. Those that know, like, y'all could really grow together. You got to know and it's not just age, the maturity level. Because I've seen so many people, they've been together since high school. Now they breaking up. Yeah, y'all was together 20 years. I finna throw that 20 years away. Well, we was rarely never men. Okay. And you say, hey, why you talking about relationship? That's important to the community, who you do business with. I look at a nigga's woman, how his woman treat him. When I see a woman being disrespectful to a nigga in public, I don't have no respect for that nigga no more. It's not that I disrespect him. I just don't have no more respect. I don't value his opinion no more. I don't value shit that nigga got to say if that woman is publicly. And humiliation isn't loud. It could be subtle. Didn't I tell you? Rolling the eyes and all that crazy shit. And man, crazy as hell, man. I'll snatch a bitch by the back of her head in the middle of the motherfucker inauguration. If we was at one and you get to rolling your eyes and snapping and sucking your teeth at me, you better correct them ASAP. But I don't even deal with women like that, but y'all get my point. A woman represents a man. And listen to all the women. And y'all represent us, bitch. I represent me. And you lucky to be represented. You dig what I'm saying? That's the part. Y'all not even lucky to have a nigga no more. So all of y'all saying I'm okay with dying alone. That's the new thing. I'm okay with being single forever. I'm cool with that. Y'all still gonna get some dick. Y'all still gonna have a nigga that y'all sleeping with. Oh, I'm okay with that. So you're gonna be a professional hoe. A professional side girl because you don't want to put the work in that it takes to be a wife, to be a lifelong partner. You don't want to put that work in. So you rather just be a hoe. You rather just pass that pussy along. Or I could give it to him whenever I want. I could go sleep in my own bed. That's not an accomplishment. You lost. If the washer and dryer ain't washing and dryer, it lost. If these cameras ain't cameraing and I start using these motherfuckers for weapons and I put them in the bag and tie them up and just start hitting niggas with them, they not winning. That's not what these motherfuckers was designed to do. The hell is you talking about? You are a woman. You was designed for a man, not to do this foolishness that you guys are doing. I can set a TV on top of another TV, but the TV that don't work was not made to be a TV stand. It was designed to be a TV. I could be whatever I want in life. And all the things you decided to be a side broad. You decided to be a thought. Out of all the things you decided to be, that's what you decided to be. Ed, why you so hard? Y'all don't like nigga talking to y'all nice. There's 1,000 niggas online talking to y'all nice. What was that one nigga, Derrick Jackson, talk to y'all real nice? Why don't y'all go find that nigga? Go dig that nigga's stuff up and listen to him. That nigga Poppy, whoever, go listen to him and then go listen to the new nigga who patronizing y'all. Go listen to him. Treat women with such respect. If a man is not opening up your doors, man, bitches don't even like nice niggas no more. I'm dead ass serious. They don't like nice niggas no more, bro. Not starting off. Women like the roughness. It just is what it is. Who do women choose in battle? The winners. When niggas just have to fight for bras, they choose the winners. Who do the females go for at the end of the Super Bowl? The winners. Women naturally wait at the end of the finish line for what? The winners. You ain't never heard a bitch say, yep, I got that losing ass nigga. Who'd you get? I got the loser of the fight. Shit. No, they all go for the winner. Period and point blank. And look at niggas. We'd go for the bitch at McDonald's. We'd go for the girl who worked for the Fortune 500 company. It's when women are coming off as better than. It's an aura that y'all have. It doesn't bother me. I just sidestep y'all. If you think that you better than most niggas around you when you can't even do what most niggas could do because you're now getting the check, they have now used you against you. That's called cancer. What is cancer? Cancer eats itself away. It eats at its own body. The cells eating the other cells. You are destroying you. You became a single mother. That is destroying yourself. You left your relationship. You are destroying. You didn't become such a great person. How dope was you? You arguing with this nigga. You ain't shut up and become a better person and work on yourself. If you start pulling away from a nigga and become better, a nigga gonna become better. Once a nigga become better, a woman become better. You dig what I'm saying? Becoming better is more than talking to a nigga. You ain't, man, listen, I ain't even saying you gotta stay. You could separate, you know what I mean, split the kids, whatever, and say I'm gonna become a better woman. And watch how that nigga become a better person. 2 steps ain't nothing. These two little decimals, you went from a 5.1 to a 5.3. All became, nah. It's out of 100. Go from a 5 to a 65. You like, damn, okay, shit. By default, you got to step your game up around the people that you're around. When I see niggas with different shit that I ain't got that I want, it makes me step my game up. It makes me ask them how you get that. And that's how life should be with anything. You should be asking, nigga, how you get that? What it take for me to get that? What should I do if that's what you want? Everybody don't want a Rolls Royce, right? I understand that. Everybody don't want a Rolls Royce. I do. I can afford to go get one. I want to know how it. I want to have so much access that that's just a blink. Like, all right, I'm gonna go get me a Wraith. All right, that's nothing. I need to get there. Me having $2-3 million to me and spending $400,000 on a car, it still don't make sense to me. Now, mind you, they telling me I need to lease. I might. Gotta listen to the people who got the cars. Everybody telling me they leasing. They say why? Because it's basically like you driving the car for free. Because when you turn it in, they give you that money back. Because you can sell it. You have the option to buy, and you can take that option. You can sell the car. This is what I've been told. So let's just say the car is $400,000. You keep it for X amount of years, stay below the miles. Lamborghinis go up in value. So now if you keep the option and you say, hey, I want to sell this car now you get your money back, all the money you spent. So now it's like you driving the car for free. You know what I mean? Or you could trade it in and get the newer one, because the value of that car, that extra 100,000 that you might get, you could put that down towards the new car and keep doing it over and over. So these are different plays that I'm learning from those who have way more than me. You dig what I'm saying? That's put me up on game. And as he said, write it off as a business expense. My ladies, get around a man that's teaching you something. I just told a lady that the dopest thing I could do is teach you how not to need me. Every woman that's ever been around me, I teach them how not to need me financially, how to get to the bag yourself. Because if I teach you how to get to the bag, you're not just wanting my bag, you're around me because you want to be around me. You feel me? So listen, man, this episode has been dope to me. When she working on herself, she screwed her life up. When she's 30 something years old talking about I'm working on myself, she's now got an epiphany that she wants better. The question is she going to do better? The question is she going to realize, like, damn, I messed up and I really need to respect myself and do better. A lot of y'all just need to go back to the niggas that y'all was with. That's just a fact. No, because and you're right, you was perfect. Remember the sports. What team is you going to choose? The winning team or the losing team? You going to take the $12 or the $25? We know y'all going to be, well, if the $25 require me to do da-da-da-da, I'm going to take the 12, right? I know, because you don't want to put the work in. The worst car is a Chrysler. The best car is a Toyota, as far as brand-wise. Statistically proven. Google it. Pull it up. If you got a Chrysler, you know. The highest stolen car right now is a Kia. What do you qualify for? The house that the apartment or house that you live in is what you qualify for. The car that you driving, if you got a car note, is what you qualify for. They said, we think you can afford this. This is what we think that you can afford. This is the section of cars over here. For the note that you say that you can afford is over here. If you don't like the car, then do better. And don't suppress what you're going through. Address what you're going through. And listen to a nigga that you respect or like. Or a nigga you want to be like. You women need to listen to men and stop giving us y'all opinion. Nobody cares about y'all opinion. Y'all see that in the background? That city, those cars, all that. That's all men. Men built them buildings. Men built them roads. Men built them cars. Men got them lights going. It's not a downplay to y'all. We do all this so that y'all can walk and be safe. We want to do this for y'all. But when y'all response is, nigga, that's what y'all gotta do, better do it. See you later. That's why most niggas cheat with their secretary, because their secretary started off listening. But what I realized that is because that was her position. Most women should treat their nigga like the secretary. Be very sweet. Do what a nigga asking you to do. Not no whole lot of rebuttal. Reminding the nigga what he's supposed to do. Hey, you got an appointment. Hey, baby, we supposed to do this. Da-da-da, boom, boom, boom. But most of y'all are like wardens. Nobody want that shit. Listen, I watch it. So before I get off here, this is what y'all got to realize about me. For the last 10 years minimum, I've been able to see every side of relationships. I've kicked it with every kind of woman there is. I've said this before. Judges, lawyers, doctors, DAs, Atlanta police, nail techs, dental assistants, therapists, chiropractors, every sort of, especially 1,000 waiters, 1,000 bartenders, everywhere I go in life, if there's a woman there, I'd have dated her. So if I had to go to court, I'd have found a lady and I'd have got with her and took her on a date. Anywhere I've ever been in life, in that profession, I'm sure I've dated a woman in that profession. So professionally wise, you can't exclude yourself. A gazillion nurses. Mentality wise, I feel like I've dated them all. Kids and no kids, I feel like I've dated every kind of woman that there is. Cheaters and non-cheaters. Let me tell you something. For the right package, she going, bro. Not even just money. Just the right. If she feel like she upping, if she know that she could up herself and get in a different category by dealing with me, she going. I've watched it, bro. I've watched it time after time of she telling you all these excuses to go with me. I've watched me pull up and pick her up and she told you I was somebody else. I've watched the bro, this my bro. I've watched the, I'm taking the kids here and da-da-da-da. I've watched, that's my Uber. I've watched this stuff, man. I've heard the conversations of, I'm spending the night over such and such house. I've watched her take pictures earlier when she was with her girls and now she posted them to make you think that she's still there, but she rocking with me. I watched her accidentally answer her phone and then text back that she don't feel good, she throwing up and she be home. And I've watched this. I've seen too much for me to ever believe a woman when I know she lying. These bitches is born to lie and deceive. Born to. What did Eve do? Deceive my nigga. Told that nigga, hey, that nigga was a nigga for listening to her. They like chaos and destruction, bro. They love chaos. And look at all the shows with the women. Black, white, New York, orange wives, whatever they is. The little bras in New Jersey look like they all orange little people. They look like little orange people up there from their tans. Chaos. Wine throwing, glass breaking, drama, conflict. Women love conflict. Women love excitement. That's why women stay in abusive relationships. It's exciting to her to know if this nigga ever gonna stop beating me. They love challenges. Don't tell them you love them. They spend the rest of their life getting you to tell them that you love them. They are by far, by definition, mental patients. They're sick. So you got to figure out what kind of mental patient you want to deal with and have kids with, because all of them to me is mental patients and children to a certain degree. Now there's high level and low level. It's for you to judge. So in our next episode, we're gonna bring women on and just listen to the answers. Anything that I said to y'all fellas, ask a woman a question. Ask them any of the questions that I said at the beginning and just watch their response. That'll tell you where they're at, if they're contaminated or infected. And they're gonna try to tell you why they're winning at losing. They're going to tell you why they're single or the man. You're winning at losing. Why you don't have a man. You're over 30 without a man. You're a professional loser. You are a single mother. You're winning at losing. You need to ask God to forgive you, repent, and become a better woman. And that's all I got to say about that. And I will talk to you people later on.
4, 3, 2, 1.